All right, up next is Eric in Columbia, South Carolina. Eric, how can we help?
Hey guys, how are you?
We are having a blast. What are you doing?
I got a question about. I'm trying to get out of debt. I started listening to you guys and Dave about a month ago, and my grandfather and my father are very big fans of you guys. So I'm trying to follow, what they say, then also listen to what you and you guys talk on the podcast. So I paid my credit card off, and then I'm trying to get out of a car loan. And I know the used car market is obviously hot right now, but every time I go to a different dealership, the value of the car seems to go backwards instead of forward. So my question is, how do I get out of a car loan that I'm in negative?
So you're upside down on this thing. What's the loan amount?
$48,000.
Whoa. What kind of car is this? It's a truck?
It's a Audi Q7.
Wow.
What year?
2018.
2018 Audi.
How many miles?
I think 55,000.
And what did they say they'd give you for it at the dealership?
So we went to one a little like 3 weeks ago, and it was at 40,000 was the trade-in offer that they gave. Then we went back yesterday, and now it's down to 38.
Well, why are we doing trade-in?
My wife went to another one.
What about if it wasn't a trade-in?
Because I don't have the funds to pay the difference.
Okay, but I'm saying, what if you didn't do a trade-in? What if you just sold it privately, let's say? How much could you get for it?
Probably 45 or so.
Because they're always going to give you less for the trade-in amount. And so I'm going to do a lot more research. Have you checked Carvana and Vroom and some of these online companies?
No, the only one I've tried that's, I guess, reasonable is CarMax.
He doesn't have to, George, because I've done it right here while you two were talking. Okay, I pulled up just a little search. Edmunds is one source. There's many sources.
Big fan.
In the Columbia, South Carolina area. And you've got a range here. You said you think you've got 55,000. You're not 100% sure. But we've got one Q7 here that's got 61,000 miles on it, 38,990. You've got another one at, let's see. One at 53. It's got 42,000 miles on it, so they're asking 53.4 for this. So just doing a quick survey. Here's another one. 45,000 miles, 44.9. So I know that's a little bit less mileage than what you've got here, but I think George is right. Private market is what I'd be looking at.
Yeah. How much money do you have, Eric? Just savings, checking?
About $6,000 of everything.
Okay. So you got $6,000.
I just paid off $6,000 in credit card debt.
Awesome. So you paid off $6,000 and you have $6,000 in the bank?
Correct.
Awesome. Well, that's a great place to be because you're going to owe the difference if you went and sold it in order to get out of the loan.
Correct.
So the fact that you have some money is great. So what I'm doing, I'm going to get top dollar for that Audi, and then with whatever money you need to pay the difference, you pay the difference and call it a stupid tax, and you move on with your life. And then you obviously need a car. So my hope is that,
correct,
let's say you owe maybe $3,000 difference to pay off the loan. Well, you still have $3,000 left. So I'm going to sock away $1,000 for the emergency fund, and I'm going to get the junkiest car that is the opposite of the car you're driving right now. And you're going to drive that until you can save up enough money to upgrade to a $4,000 car. And you're going to sell that one and do the same thing. And eventually you're going to trade up to where you have a decent car. And then one day you're going to have an amazing car. But right now we've got to focus on getting out of this pile of debt and get you a fully funded emergency fund and get you investing so that you have some control on the future.
Eric, you can do this, can't you?
Yes, sir.
I mean, how's that going to feel to get that off your shoulders, all that debt? Even though it's not going to be fun, how's it going to feel?
It's going to feel like everything's off my shoulders.
Come on, man.
What's your income, Eric?
72,000.
Oh,
there we go. So we can save up some money. And you said that's your only debt left is the car?
I just purchased a house, so that's on there too.
So you got the mortgage, but other than that, your consumer debt.
Mortgage. Other than the mortgage, that's it.
Awesome.
All right, man. You're going to be in good shape once we get rid of this car, but do your research. I'm checking everywhere. I'm going private sale on Facebook and Craigslist and Auto Trader, checking Vroom and Carvana, seeing who's going to pay me the most money.
And now's the time to do it. Yeah. We are seeing reports of car manufacturers getting angry at dealers. This was a major headline over last weekend because car dealers are selling cars $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 above MSRP.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one negative of this kind of bloated, kind of inflation-driven market on auto, the auto industry. But we're also seeing high value for used cars. Now's the time to do this. If you're upside down, now's the time
if
to
you're following
move
the
on
Ramsey
this.
plan, it's a great time to get out of your car.
It really is.